All right, Wade and I just got to the airport in Cleveland. We are on our way to Chicago for a layover, and then we are going to Anchorage. Junior's happy because he's got his airport pretzel, which is a must, and he is sporting his duck outfit, which is an airport must. So we will see you guys in Chicago. All right, Wade and I just got to Chicago. We are having a layover here for about an hour, so we got some food and some coffee. Show us everybody. Yep, there you go. So we got some food and some coffee, and we are going to get on our plane to Anchorage. See you guys in Alaska. All right, everybody, Wade and I have made it to 49th State Brewery in Anchorage, and we are going to have some delicious dinner. It's really walkable in the downtown area, which is really nice. They have a lot of gift shops, a lot of things to do. There's lots of people out and about. The weather today is absolutely stunning, and we are going to have ourselves some delicious food. Wade might end up getting the yak burger, which is another specialty that they have, or he might get something else. But we're just having a really good time here in Anchorage, and this place is beautiful. Do you see that back there? Oh my gosh, I bet when it's a little bit warmer that patio is just absolutely spectacular. All right, guys, we will see you soon.
Bye.
All right, Wade is going to taste a Frontier root beer and give us his rating.
Best root beer I ever had.
Best root beer you've ever had, and you've had a lot. You're almost like brought to tears. That's so good. Holy smokes. Are you jet lagged, or is it really that good? I think I have to try.
It's actually that good.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go. All right, I will be the judge if this is the best root beer ever. Hold on.
You taste the authentic. You taste the authentic.
Ooh, that is pretty good. I don't know if it's the best one I've ever had, but second taste.
You taste the authentic.
It does taste very authentic, and they're made all in-house. This is very good. Wade and I ended up sharing the Mount Magnificent burger, and it was just that, absolutely magnificent. All right, friends, even though it is 8 p.m. here in Alaska and they have a few more hours of daylight, we are absolutely exhausted. So day one is done.
But the fun had just begun.
So make sure you stick around for day two, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, guys. And welcome to day 2 of our cruise.
All right, as Wade said, good morning from day 2. It is bright and early here in Anchorage, Alaska. It was actually bright at 4 in the morning. I had to take a picture of it. I will insert it here. I didn't want to wake up Wade, but I had to see it because 4 in the morning and it's daylight out is pretty spectacular. But that is one of the beauties of Alaska. So we are going to go get some coffee. I'm going to get some coffee. I need a lot of coffee. And then we are going to hang out in the room and figure out what we could do for breakfast. And then we will make our way to the Alaskan Railroad. I'm so excited for today. Let's get started. We ended up finding food in the lobby of our hotel. They had a little restaurant there, and Wade got this breakfast skillet, which was obviously very much approved and delicious. I got a breakfast sandwich, which was good and very filling. Next, we boarded the Alaskan Railroad from Anchorage to Whittier, Alaska. They took our luggage from us at the train depot, and the next time we would see it would be on the ship, which we thought was a super convenient service. Around the train depot, they had lots of photo opportunities, like an old train engine and totem poles. In the train depot, they had a coffee shop called the Polar Espresso, which I thought that was super cute. The train itself is a beautiful blue and yellow cars with lots and lots of space, and it was super comfortable seating. A lot of people mentioned that they felt like it was first class in airplane seating because it was so roomy and comfortable. And each car has a restroom, and there's even a snack car, but we didn't check that out on this trip. On one side of the train, it was this beautiful water with the mountains in the background that was absolutely stunning. And on the other side of the train, it was very mountainous and trees. And we even got to see some doll sheep, which was incredible. And then we pulled into Whittier, where we saw our ship. All right, Wade and I are on our way to the ship. We're taking this long, cold, rainy walkway. And the ship is right over there. So we're walking there right now.
And that's where a piece of rain just hit me in the eye.
Oh, okay. Rain is definitely falling, but it's Alaska, so that happens. All right, we'll see you guys on the ship. We are a little wet. We're a lot of wind blown, but we made it. We are on a ship. This is Ovation of the Seas. And we have a lot of adventuring to come. A lot of adventuring has happened.
And a lot of ducks to find.
A lot of ducks. Junior has a mission of finding the ducks. All right, one thing we have to do on every cruise ship is we have to do what we call cookie o'clock.
Cookie o'clock!
So, whenever you have a cookie, and usually they're Ranger cookies, and we did ask, they do have Ranger cookies in Alaska cruises. They just don't have them today. So this is a mudslide cookie, and then we have an oatmeal raisin, and they usually have really good lemon cookies as well. So cookie o'clock. Are you ready? Oh, you're trying mudslide? All right, I'll try mudslide too. Cheers. That one's pretty good. Ranger cookies are my favorite, but that one's pretty good. I also really, really like oatmeal raisin, so. That's good too. And I do like lemon baked goods, so let's try that. Cookie o'clock. Oh, that's good. You think it's just okay?
Very hard.
It's really hard. All right, guys. It is officially cookie o'clock. And immediately following that, Wade had to get some free ice cream from Sprinkles. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah. All right, next we checked out Adventure Ocean. This is the kids club on Ovation of the Seas. This ranges for kids anywhere from 3 to 11. It's broken up into subdivisions of ages. I love this hallway with the carpet and the aqua animals on the wall. They also have a Royal Babies and Tots program that is available for kids 6 months to 36 months. This is one of the Royal Babies room here. And it continues over into this area, which is more of like an activity for them. This staircase will take you up to the continuing of the Adventure Ocean area on deck 12, which I will show you in a minute. And over on this side, we have the Aquanauts area, which is for kids ages 3 to 5. Explorers are on deck 12, that is ages 6 through 8. And Voyagers are also on deck 12, that is ages 9 through 11. Continuing on with Adventure Ocean here on deck 12, we have another amazing hallway, and I did want to mention that Adventure Ocean is a complimentary service as long as it is between the hours of 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. After 10 p.m., it is subject to an hourly fee where they will watch the kids between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m., and the children do have a curfew of 1 a.m. on the ships. So 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. is complimentary, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. it is subject to an hourly fee. This is a really cool little science area for the kids to do some science experiments. And then we have the overlook area for the babies and toddlers area that we showed the staircase starting on the bottom floor there. And then in this explorer's room, there were children playing, so I didn't want to film. While the kids are having fun in Adventure Ocean, adults can have fun in the newly amplified Casino Royale. So on deck 3 is going to be your casino. This was amplified, meaning that it had an overhaul to it. It had an expansion done to it. There is now a smoking and a non-smoking casino in this ship, and it is absolutely fantastic. They added more slots. There's lots of tables. There are 2 bars, one in the smoking and in the non-smoking section. Even if there is lots of people in this casino, it does not feel overcrowded. It is absolutely stunning. There is so much space. And honestly, this casino wins it for me. This is going to be voted my best cruise ship casino. So this amplification was completed in April 2026, and you really have to see it. It is absolutely beautiful in there. It is super well lit. It is absolutely stunning with the decor, and all of the tables and slots are absolutely fantastic. I love it how there is plenty of room to move around, plenty of spaces to see all the different games that are going on, and definitely lots and lots of fun to be had in the Casino Royale. Now, believe it or not, even though we have covered so much space in this casino, we are just now getting into the non-smoking part of this casino. Again, there's going to be lots of space, lots of tables, lots of slots. You're going to have another bar in here. You're going to have a host stand in here as well as a cashier. And it is just absolutely beautiful, stunning space with how much lighting is in here and all of the vibrant games. It is an amazing spot to hang out and spend a little bit of time on your sailing. So these machines over here with the little aliens were my game of choice, and I did pretty well. These machines were treating me very nicely during my sailing. I absolutely had a great time on this little game. Let me know what your game of choice is in the comments below. If you have one that has hit well for you, please share that with everybody so we can bask in your successes on Casino Royale. So again, we have lots of tables, we have a bar ahead, but again, sometimes people don't like to spend all of their time in the casino, but if you're looking for another child-free area, we will head over to the solarium. The solarium is an adults-only area that is located on deck 14 in the forward on Ovation of the Seas. This is an adults-only area, and it is absolutely beautiful, stunning in there. Over on the right-hand side, you have your solarium bistro that is available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Reservations are not required for breakfast or lunch, but they are encouraged for dinner. The solarium bistro does not have to be 18 and up. Children are allowed in the solarium bistro. My son ate with me for a dinner that we had in there. It is a smaller venue. It is a healthier choice venue, and the food in there was absolutely fantastic, and the decorations in there were absolutely beautiful. As you can see, even though we are in Alaska, the solarium feels super tropical. It is stunning. There is lots of seating, lots of light. It is enclosed in this glass area, and it is stunning in there. There are lots of loungers, lots of different hot tub and pool options. The hot tubs in there were always very warm, very comfortable. I've been in some hot tubs that are more like tub warmth, and those were actually quite nice. So we are going to continue on to other hot tubs and pools in the solarium and show you all the different spaces. There's lots of tiers to them, which I think is very neat. So whether you want to be in one of the lower tiers on some of those loungers that are in the shallower water that you see ahead of you, or if you want to be in a hot tub off to the side, you have lots of options in the solarium. If you are interested in experiencing Ovation of the Seas or any other cruise, I am a travel advisor with Waves and Wanderlust Travel. My name is April, and you can reach me in the description box below. I will have a link for more information on how you can get in contact with me to make arrangements for a future cruise for yourself as well. Now let's check out more of the beautiful space in the solarium. Okay, now we are just on the other side of those white loungers. You can see that there are clear glass on some of the pool walls. in the tiers that makes it super fun. And we have more hot tubs over to the left-hand side. As we progress up the stairs, you'll see that a lot of the pools have a sitting ledge all the way around so that you can sit and enjoy a drink and talk with the people that you came on the cruise with and the lots of new friends that you will make on your cruise. Speaking of drinks, at the top here you will have the Sunshine Bar. This is the bar for the solarium area, and this is where you can get all of your delicious Royal Caribbean cocktails. I highly recommend a Goombay Smash. Okay, we are going to proceed out on the other side of the solarium. This again is the Solarium Bistro. I will show you a little zoom in of their menu. That way you could pause this video and take a look for yourself. It was absolutely delicious. The shrimp ceviche was phenomenal. My son got the salmon and that was really good as well. So as you proceed through the solarium, they have lots of loungers all around by the windows. When you are going to Alaska, that is going to be a great spot to watch your glaciers. Now we are proceeding into our all ages pool area. You have a towel exchange area, so you do not need to bring your own beach towels on a cruise. They will have towels for you. Just make sure that whatever number of towels you check out, you also return them by the end of your cruise, because there is a fee if you do not return those towels. However, this area is 100% enclosed in those beautiful glass ceilings that you see above. So it is totally okay to bring a swimsuit for an Alaskan cruise, because there is lots of opportunities for swimming to go on. The water was quite warm. I was very pleased about that. And the hot tub water was wonderful. So the pool ranges from 5 feet deep to 5 foot 4 inches deep. And there is a little area that is shallower with those white loungers that we also saw in the solarium. And there is also a pool bar where you can get some delicious Royal Caribbean drinks in here as well. And lots of loungers around for putting all of your stuff on and hanging out while the kids do their swimming. If you are brave enough, and I certainly was not, there is an open air pool and hot tub area. The hot tubs were filled quite a lot with people enjoying that experience. There's also on deck 14 in this area the Sprinkles complimentary ice cream experience. And above that you will see the North Star, which is a 10 out of 10 experience. And out here, they also have the open air pool, which weather dependent, they will open up from time to time, but they will also have movies there on the big screen, and lots of people enjoyed watching those. So also on this area, they will have the Sky Bar, which is another opportunity to enjoy some beverages. So this is the open air pool on deck 14. There is a kids splash pad area with a few little slides on deck 14 as well, but that was closed during our sailing due to the weather. However, Wade absolutely loved this orange octopus that they had there, and he had to get a picture of it. Believe it or not, we have already covered so much of our ship, and we haven't even left Whittier, so let's head to Hubbard Glacier. All right, I am hanging out here on my balcony. We are approaching Hubbard Glacier and it is getting very cold. So I decided to don the hat and gloves and coat. And let me see if I can spin you guys over so you can see it. I think it is right over that way. So we are headed that way. And hopefully we will be there, I think, within the hour. So it is looking pretty cool. I will hopefully, like I said, get you guys a better glimpse when we get over there. Wade is out here to check it out as well, and we will hopefully get a better video when we get closer, but I am so excited we're getting close. Hubbard Glacier is North America's largest tidewater glacier. It spans over 76 miles long, and at its face, where it meets Disenchantment Bay, where our ship is located, it is over 7 miles wide. It's famous for its towering 350-foot ice walls, featuring calving of massive icebergs. And calving is when chunks of ice break off and they crash into the ocean. The sound can be compared to thunder or cannon blasts. We didn't get to see any calving when we were there, but I bet it would be absolutely incredible. And a surprising fact is while most glaciers around the world are shrinking, Hubbard Glacier is actually still growing and advancing. It moves forward about 7 feet per day in some areas. And because of the advances in growth, locals have called this the Galloping Glacier. Now you will see different colors. You will see white, which is compressed snow. You will see blue, which is extremely dense ice, and it absorbs all colors except for blue. And you will see some dark streaks, which are rocks and sediment that have been carried by the glacier. They did have an excursion that had a smaller vessel come up to our ship. People went from our ship onto the vessel, and that vessel took them way closer to the glacier. I did not participate in this excursion, but honestly, I kind of wish I did because it would have been spectacular. Hubbard Glacier was a fantastic sight to see, and it was one of the highlights of the trip for sure. So after the ship pulled into Disenchantment Bay, the smaller vessels pulled up next to our ship where the people for the excursion disembarked and got onto the smaller vessels. And then our ship proceeded to slowly rotate for the next 2 or 3 hours so that people, no matter what side of the ship they were on, had an excellent view of the glacier. After that, the smaller vessels came back and the people that were on the excursion got back on the ship, and we sailed out of Disenchantment Bay. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as our adventure will continue in our next video. Thanks for watching.